Well, how's it going, everybody? Guess what? I got my account disabled on Discord. And you may say, well, Corey, how do you manage to get your account disabled on Discord? What did you post? What did you do? And I must respond and say, well, actually, nothing. I don't know what I did. I have no clue, and they won't tell me why. I've contacted support multiple times and got basically the same robotic answer back, that I have violated TOS and community guidelines for misinformation, whatever degree that means, and I never send anything hateful, and I basically never send misinformation either, or information that is even controversial related to what's going on in the world, because most other people are, and they're usually doing it within my server, however. So I concluded that they did an attack on my server, and the reason why I think that is because how come when my account was disabled, my server disappeared, my main one, the one that talks about all the conspiracy and crazy things apparently. How come that one is the one that's targeted? And you say, well, Corey, if you recognize it's conspiracy, then why do you complain that it's getting banned? It's because nobody really did anything wrong. Everybody was just sharing videos and articles from YouTube. I mean, seriously, it wasn't really a big deal. Oh gosh, we have an occasional Brighteon and BitChute video here and there. Oh gosh, a couple documents. Nothing with sensitive material, nothing that they had to worry about. But misinformation, it's not even in their TOS. And it's not even like I'm the only person with this issue. If you just go over to Discord support, in their forum, basically, you see there's a bunch of people that have their account disabled, and they're like, I don't know why, I don't know what I did, I didn't even post anything. I seriously haven't even posted really anything in a month or two. So, like, how in the world did they disable my account? And, you know, I don't know if it's going to affect other accounts that I have, but I don't get why they did that. So I just basically am done with them, because I'm not going to give any credence to a system of any censorship whatsoever. So I found an alternative called Element, and this is not a product placement, this is not a sponsorship or anything like that, but why not go to a more decentralized version of Discord, basically, because that's essentially what it is. And it's actually also on mobile and desktop, so it's really easy. And also on the web, so it's called element.io, that's the website, and it's really easy. And so I set up an account there, pretty easy, done, peasy. Now, Discord's not the only thing that I got banned off of before. I actually also got so-called ban disabled on Linktree, which is literally just a website to sharing links. So you may ask yourself, why would you get banned off of this? Well, Linktree had it in their terms of service. It said misinformation. So I went to looking through multiple websites to find one called TapLink, which didn't have it. I don't know if they will or if they do now, but regardless, they don't ban me for misinformation, even though it's just sharing my links. I think they detect in their algorithm links to Brighteon and BitChute and people visiting that. And so it's also possible that people could be reporting me, who knows, but I don't even curse. I do my best to express myself well in a very modest and mature way, but I'm also just expressing myself. And I think everybody should and express their opinions. This is the issue with a lot of modern so-called celebrities, is that they feel like they have to suppress their voice or speak for certain people. I mean, come on, just be yourself. And, it's hard, though. Of course, they're surrounded by greed and a bunch of other factors, materialism. But, yeah, so Linktree and Discord, interesting. Not even, like, big platforms, but I'll take it. Big whoop. I just switch to a different platform. I'm not afraid to do that, and I don't really care. I'm going to make as much of an impact as I can on big platforms, because why not use all the resources that you can? Because I bet somebody will come in my comment section and say, well, Corey, why are you on YouTube? Why are you on Facebook? Why are you like, because I'm trying to use all the resources I can. Would you not? The truth is the truth. It doesn't matter where you spread it. And how did you hear about the alternatives in the first place? Likely on those websites. So that's where most people migrate toward, and people, I came from the days of good old Skype. You remember the days of good old Skype before there was, like, people using TeamSpeak and stuff? TeamSpeak, of course, is probably still going and strong, just people don't use it because it looks too complicated. But Skype was used after TeamSpeak, at least from my knowledge. A lot of people used it a couple years ago. I used it all the time, and I used it for a lot of people that were in school with me. And, you know, then Discord came out, and that replaced Steam, that replaced Skype. That was like their main message, was like, we're the best Skype, we're the new Steam. And they were cool. Everybody transferred, and now it's a huge company, so now I'm out of there. And now I'm going to go and start the new thing, which is called Element. Is it going to get big? I don't know, because it's a Linux open source program based on Matrix. Funny name enough. But yeah, so I'm going to Element, and feel free to check it out too. It's pretty cool. In fact, there's actually a lot you can do with that. You can still have moderators and roles and rooms and chats with people and video calls and phone calls and everything pretty much. And then you could have integrations with Spotify and YouTube and Jitsi, which is like an alternative to Zoom. Very cool. And also, if for anybody out there who's generally just curious about security and privacy, there's a really good channel called Rob Braxman Tech. Rob Braxman Tech, and he's got a social media app as well called Brax.me. Very cool. He's got a lot of great videos. If you haven't checked it out, be sure to, because his stuff is quite phenomenal. You'll learn a lot from him. Even Joe Rogan was looking up to him for a lot of tech stuff. So yeah, that's what happened to me. I figured to just share. I'm not afraid to just go to a different platform, but I respect the platforms to still keep me on, because I respect their community guidelines, and I try my best to generally be among their guidelines, because let's be real, even if you disagree, if you choose to participate on their platform, then you have to abide by their rules. It's their platform, right? And if you don't like it, of course you can speak up about it, but I choose to be on YouTube, and I'm not that necessarily that you know, I'm on YouTube, like, no, like, I don't mind being on YouTube. I think YouTube's a pretty good platform. They haven't done anything too bad. Of course, when it comes to certain topics, you can't really talk about it, but I think most people know that, and that's, again, their platform. If you don't like it, you just go to a different platform. I'm going to do my best to try to stay on every different platform, and do my best in general to just be me and express the ideas that I have for education for all of humanity. And it doesn't matter where you come from, this or that, or you're this type of political person, or that doesn't matter to me. What matters is, at the end of the day, that we can come to understand these truths, and therefore the medium to reaching that can be important, right? I mean, there's a whole bunch of different measures that all these companies are proposing by the day, but there's always going to be people out there who want freedom and who want information that is generally away from the mainstream, and more people are awakening to that fact. So I think it's great. I have faith in humanity, and let's move forward with the technology that we know is developed by people like you and I, that is open sourced, that is at least most private too, and respects users, allows a lot of customization, respects their opinions. And so let's look toward those alternative technologies. I'm always open to that. I appreciate you for watching. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave it below. Thank you. My name is Corey Ninjalat. Nature is the answer.